Hello everybody and welcome back for a new video. This right here is the 80 reusable cobweb dual sand comp one push semi-automatic cannon, and it's basically the same as the 60 down there as I showed you, and we're just gonna go up as we normally do here on the channel. And this right here is the 80, so let's go ahead and shoot this. I put it up the wall right there. It's not gonna explode due to the bedrock underneath it, but we kind of get that kind of see it. Oh, well, if I didn't forget about the what. Alright, well, that's a great start we got here. Absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. This time we'll hopefully do it right. There. Alright, perfect. Oh, there might have been one sand bit back. Alright, well, we got the red sand in now. Let's go ahead and shoot the cannon. As you see, it is gonna stack up, and then it's gonna have this big scatter. It's not really the biggest scatter you will get. This is like 30-ish blocks, but I just feel like the 51. But it's nice to have the 51, but it's just that it uses so much TNT that these right here actually empties out quite fast. And I just feel like with the 30, you'll be able to go through a lot more walls without filling up with TNT and such. As you see, we have this huge ass sand. And that allows us to shoot multiple times without thinking about adding sand. Or you can even have alts up here printing in the sand. And as you see, it takes quite a lot of sand each time, but you'll be able to shoot many times doing this. And that is kind of the entire idea of this semi-automatic cannons. It is that it is not really an automatic cannon. You're still pressing the button. So on servers where you are not allowed to use automatic cannons, this cannon here is an opportunity to shoot as fast as a semi-automatic. You can actually do something here that will make it fully automatic with alt printing in. And basically, let me see if we can do it here. Okay, so I'm gonna need. So I'm not gonna do it as high up. Let's do it right here and say that we have this platform right here, and this is where you want to shoot from. Imagine this on the other side as well. Let's actually just do it here. Now we added it anyways. There we go. There. So the idea is that you can have alts shooting alts up right here or further up, of course, and just putting in the sand all the time. And of course, you're gonna need this. You're gonna need a clock, so you could just fire this vessel out like that, and then make a clock. And that way, you will be able to. Oh, of course, you need to do something like that. Then it's gonna work properly. Oh shit. That's just. Great, there we go. And then have alts up here printing in sand, and that way you'll be able to do it correct. There is other ways to do this, so you don't need to press a button. I'll show you that real quick. Well, I already have a scheme, so I don't really need to do this. But imagine that you don't have this. Oops, this right here. Well, you can have it down up to right here, something like that. Let's go ahead and do that. Give me a second. So what we're gonna need to do is do a sensor system. I'm just gonna do it on one side for now. So the sensor system is this easy. So you're gonna need to do something like this. Let's put up a platform at first, and of course you're gonna need something to do with that. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Then you're gonna need every second. There we go. Yeah, you can do every second, so you can do every. Yeah, every second is good. Yeah, every second is good. So what this does now is that this one here is powering this block. If there was no block here, the repeater will go off, and of course right now we still have a. Let me see if I can do it. Go. Oh, there we go. So now this one here cannot go to a block on the other side, but as soon as your printing is done and it goes all the way up here, then you'll be able to make a sensor system like this. Let's see here how we do this. There, and there. Alright, let's take these down like that. Oops. No, we need sticky. We need sticky. There we go. I do have a cannon that have this right here for royalty, and I don't know if they're allowed or not, to be honest. I just didn't use them because I didn't really know if it's allowed or not. but I did make one. So now these here goes to all of them, as you can see right here. And then we have this button on the other side showing that indicates this one or this sand here is completely filled. And of course, if one of these here is not filled, it's probably better if I remove this a little bit. There we go. Maybe one more. There we go. So let's say that this one here is not ready yet. Then you do like that, and then of course, the block doesn't go down, so there is no up. So as soon as this one here is filled up, you'll see that it will turn on. Whenever it does that. Oh god, this is a disaster, isn't it? Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure it's just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the fuck... I don't know what's going on here. Fucking hell. Yeah, you need to update the block for some reason on one shot, I don't know. But that's kind of the idea here. So whenever the sand is done, then you'll be able to get this down. Fucking hell. Get this down here. I do use it on one of my cannons, and it did actually work. So keep that in mind if you want to do a fully automatic this way. You could do it like this. Definitely possible, as long as it's not too wide. You can do it like this. Anyways, let's go ahead and shoot 20 chunks. We needed a little bit more speed here, and let's destroy this right here. We don't need that anymore. There we go. And this is 20 chunks. I counted out 16 by 16. And we are at this wall. Perfect. Alright. Let's go ahead and shoot it. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I'm pretty sure we have enough. Yeah, we do. Alright, so let's see it. I need to stay here to load the chunks. So let's give me a second here. There we go. Let's see if we did some damage. It's kind of far away, but oh well. As you see, it worked perfectly and we're not clipping at all, and it went all the way down here. I'm pretty sure this is like 30-ish blocks. Yeah, 33 blocks, which is decent. It's not too bad. And of course, it can go 25, 27 ish blocks. There's 216 dispensers in the power, so you should be good. But let's go ahead and go around the cannon now. So right here we have the scatter, and of course, if you want arc ticks, then you can go ahead and put it to this. Just reduce this repeater here with 1 tick, and then there shouldn't be any water flowing here, as you see here. So if it looks something like this instead. Next up, we have the hammer down, which is right here. This is where you change the hammer down. So you could, if you change with like 1 tick here, then you need to change 1 tick here as well. Remember that. So you have to do the same on 2 sides. We do have a little bit of space here for a repeater. And I did that because if you want to go ahead and fire down a reverse hybrid or something like that, or you want the TNT to fall a little bit before it reverses up to like maintain the dry backboard or something like that, you can do that by adding that repeater right there. Oh god. There we go. Next up, we have the TNT reliner, of course. Break the glass, water it, and then place the glass again. Sometimes it's boxed up. We don't really want that. Other than that, there's not really much more to it. Let's go ahead and water this cannon here. It's fairly simple. Right here you see ladders or dispensers. Wherever you see dispensers, you water. It's kind of simple. But let's go ahead and water it up there as well. Now we have this sponge right here, so it should stop any incoming water or outgoing water or whatever. But let's go ahead and actually break this glass there. Put the water in. Set the glass again. That's probably the best way you can do it. Now for the entire hammer. And you can basically water every single cannon this way. To be honest, there's not really much change into it. Maybe where the slap bust is, or whatever. But let's see here. Just go ahead and spam this button right all the way along like this. Of course, right here where the booster is, we need to water that as well. There we go. Perfect. And of course, we need the slap bust. There we go. And that is basically how you water this cannon here. Yeah, this is how you water it. And I think that will be the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, oh, remember, by the way, I almost forgot that the download link is down in the description. I don't know if you know that, if you're new to this channel or whatever. Download link down in the description. Every single cannon I do or showcase or whatever is always download link down in the description. But I think that's it for this video here, guys. Remember to like this video here, comment down below if you have any issues, suggestions, questions, whatsoever you might have. And as always, guys, subscribe to my channel. My name is Sexter, and I'm out.